Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about the idea that is called differentiation. Well, if we start with the meaning of this word, it comes from the word called different. So the word different means, for example, we know the basic idea, right? The difference between some things, right? But before this, we learned that if this is a straight line, we can find the gradient of this straight line by having a minimum of 2 points, and which this was x1, and let's say it's y1, and this point was x2, and this point was y2. So basically we say that the gradient was known as m, where this m was y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So basically we use this formula to find the gradient of a straight line. But today we're gonna learn about the differentiation, or finding the gradient of a quadratic equation. So basically, if this is the difference, okay, so the difference of y2, y1, and x minus 1, x2 minus x1, so we're gonna find the difference of a point. Basically, it is something very easy at the beginning. It might get complicated, but if you get the basic idea, that is very easy. Alright, so beforehand, let's start with an idea of called a simple quadratic function, which is y is equal to x squared. So this function is the basic basic quadratic function, and we're gonna start differentiate this function. Okay, so there is a very nice formula for this, which it says that if we have y is equal to ax, so this n represents the power of the x must be minus 1, and this n must be times by this n must be times by a, the number behind the a. Well, basically, if you know this formula, you're done with the differentiation. The basic of the differentiation. So let's come back to here. We say that if y is equal to x squared, and then if you want to solve this, just follow the formula. Just write back the x, and then you will see that the power is 2. So we say 2 minus 1 is equal to 1, which we don't need to write down. Bring it down. How much here? 1. 2 times 1, 2. So 2x is the differentiation of this quadratic function. Well, for the differentiation, we usually use the symbol sign of dy over dx. So we just simply use this kind of way of solving equations. But if we have different types of example, which might be a bit more complicated, for example, the function f of x equal to x power of 3 plus x power of 2 plus 3x minus 4 is equal to 0, or not 0, sorry. So this is a basic, it's not a basic, but it's very easy. But the point is, you must differentiate each value, okay? So you cannot simply differentiate the whole thing, so it must be each value. So what we learn as the formula is f of x. Well, actually f of x prime is known as dy over dx, so they can be the same thing. So we can say dy over dx is equal to the x n minus 1 n times a, right? So we're gonna say, because it's f of x, so we can say f prime x is equal to, so how much here? 3 times what? 1. Okay, so we write 3, okay, and then x, 3 minus 1, 2, plus 2 coming down, 2, x, 2 minus 1, 1, no need to write. Okay, here what we have, 1 minus 1 is equal to 0, x power of 0, 1, no need to write, just write down 3 plus 3. And for the 4, any value, once you have a 0 for your x constant, if there is a 0 power, whatever number is after it, plus 3, minus 4, or whatever, it cannot be written, right? It cannot be written. And because the main reason is the last value is 0. So once this is 0, the rest would be 0, because we don't need to write down there. Alright, so this is your answer, the differentiation of this. So for example, if this is your quadratic function, alright, well, basically this is not, but I'm just an example. How do we find the gradient? So as we say that to find the gradient of a quadratic function, you should know the specific place. For example, if I would like to know for example, here, I want to know the gradient here. So what do? I come down. For example, if the x is 4. So what do I do? This is the tangent. This will be the tangent. Alright, so I think we learned it, that if you want to find the gradient of a quadratic, you should draw a tangent. So this is the tangent. So once you draw the tangent, what you can do, find the x. X is 4. What do? Just replace it in the formula. So we're gonna say 3 power of, sorry, it's 4, right? Just replace it. 3 power of 4 squared, 2 times 4 plus 3, where basically we will have 4 times 4, 16, 16 plus 3, it's going to be 19, 19, 19 and 8 is going to be 27, 27 and 3 is going to be 30. So the gradient of this question series, basically this is not a real answer for it, but it's just an example. I hope you guys understanding. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section, or any type of video that you would like to know, I could simply make. So please make sure you subscribe, like. If you like the video, you can like and